Greetings everyone, welcome to my channel Learn with Anu Bajaj. Today I will be discussing the chapter A Gorilla in the Guest Room by Gerald Durrell. Let's get started. A Gorilla in the Guest Room is a semi-autobiographical account of Gerald Durrell depicting his relationship with a gorilla named Npongo. It's about the natural bond between human and animals. Humans can develop good relationship with animals and understand each other really well. Gerald Durrell was animal lover, a zookeeper, treated animals with utmost care like members of his own family and wanted to develop an area for conservation of wildlife and protecting rare and endangered animals. He achieved his aim by setting up zoological park and wildlife preservation trust in the island of Jersey. An animal dealer asked whether he wanted a baby gorilla. He did not want to leave this offer, but the price was too high, 1,200 pounds beyond his means. He decided to generate this amount from rich people. He was successful in raising the sum and cargoed the gorilla to his place. The animal was handsome, healthy, and friendly. And Pongo was 18 inches when he stood up. His chocolate colored fur was thick and smooth. He giggled with glee when he was tickled and consumed a banana with so much of pleasure. The animal had to be kept in a guest room as the cage was not fully ready. Baby Gorilla soon won the heart of Durrell's wife and mother. They both presented him piles of delicacies. Even Ryder's mother wanted him to stay with them permanently. This gorilla was less dramatic and demonstrative, unlike other guest chimpanzees. He did not leave the guest room intact. It was in shambles. Even though he had many admirers, he played pranks with the visitors. Finally, when he left the room, there was raspberry juice on the wall, straw in every nook and corner, and the handle of the door drooping in a weird manner. Then a female gorilla named Nandy was brought into the zoo on installment basis to give company to Npongo. Both were kept in separate cages. Nandy was healthy, had glossy skin and lustrous, albeit fearful eyes. After one day in the morning, she was allowed to enter her future husband Npongo cage. All were inquisitive to know how would they adapt each other. They both sat opposite to each other, contemplating. Npongo rolled himself to the ground, rippled a handful of her hair, pulled it. Nandy was a bit too late to react. They both presented a big plate of assorted fruits separately. Npongo inspected Nandy's fruit plate, thinking she had more share. They ate at two ends of the cage. That night, both slept separately, Npongo on the wooden shelf and Nandy on the floor. Next day, by the evening, they had settled down, and when the night approached, they shared wooden shelf for the sleeping. The marriage of gorillas was a great success. Both were adoring each other. Sadly, after some days, Npongo fell seriously ill. He became pale, losing all his exuberance, taking only milk and a little food. He started losing weight and even left eating. Then he was given complan, watermelon, along with exotic fruits. Fortunately, he had it, so antibiotic injection was given to him, to which he responded positively and his condition was improved. The pain of watching him in trouble and overjoy on seeing Npongo recover has been vibrantly exposed by the narrator. So we witness how Durrell brought out beautifully the essential characteristics of two gorillas, their understanding, and above all, appreciable healthy bonding between human and animals. Tip of the day: everyone does mistakes. Their realization after committing them gives tremendous pain, but the positive side and what is so rewarding about them is that collection of mistakes after passing years becomes experience, a lesson that can lead us to be refined and reformed and paves the way for a new beginning. In my next tutorial, I will be enriching your knowledge by discussing poem Desiderata by Max Hermann, shedding light to have peaceful and beautiful existence. No matter how much hypocrisy, insincerity we face, this world is still a beautiful place to reside in with positivity. Thank you. Stay happy, stay safe, and do take good care of yourself.